Здравствуйте, дорогие друзья, с вами Серега Корж Гамес, и мы сегодня запускаем серию стримов по НБА 2К14. Как всегда, начнем мы с довольно-таки такого значимого сезона образца 1999-2000. Играет первая и вторая команда Майами Хит и Лос-Анджелес Лейкерс. Поехали.
This is the NBA on 2K's Sports. Welcome, folks. I'm Damon Bruce. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next. It's the Miami Heat facing off against the Los Angeles Lakers. And now let's get out to Los Angeles to listen to Kevin Harlan with today's broadcast.
And a good-natured back and forth between the players while we wait to get this one underway. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Our starting lineups will look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. First, for the Heat, Hardaway is out there with Marley. They've got Morning. He knows how to come up with the big plays in the big games, the rebounding, the inside scoring, and that looming presence. And it's Brown in at the power forwards position. And for the Lakers, Derek Fisher out there with Kobe. And the big guy in the middle, Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Horry in at the 4 spot.
Well, a coaching carousel for the Lakers last season. They made it only 5 games before firing Mike Brown. Then they decided to go in a new direction. And, boy, they went through 3 different head coaches before all was said and done. They never really were able to gain that consistency they were looking for.
And so the tip-off, it's Miami. And here is Hardaway. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And back to the Lakers' struggles last season. What do you think, Clark, were the main problems that, held them back from being the kind of title contender that they thought they were and a lot of people imagined they were?
Well, how much time do I have? 3 or 4 shot clocks worth? I think there were a number of issues, as you might expect. Injuries played a significant role, but I think there was discord over how they should play, really no true identity. They were a big team trying to be small, a team without a number of shooters trying to spread the floor, an older team trying to go up tempo, coaching change, and that transition.
Right, yes.
You had a lot of moving parts, and it made it very difficult for everybody, I think, and it showed in how the Lakers' season went.
That's a good assessment. The Heat shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Well, last year, collectively, this team shot 74% from the free throw line. Pretty low number.
The first one falls.
The Heat marched their way to the best record in the league last season, 66-16, and the ability to win on the road, a big part of that league best record.
And both free throws good for Morning. And back to the Heat in their play on the road. 29 wins for them as the visiting side, and that was in another category compared to every other team in the league. Steve, nobody else really even came close.
No, nobody did. And I'll tell you what, when they went on their huge winning streak, it wasn't like they did it all at home. In fact, 13 of those 27 games during their winning streak were on the road, and that's not easy to do.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Yeah, what a way to wrap up that possession.
And so here is Miami to the inside. Brown, an easy 2 points on the layup.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, I briefly spoke with Miami's head coach. Obviously he has a lot on his plate when it comes to defending against Kobe Bryant. I asked him what he might do, and he said not much. He's one of the league's all-time best scorers, and no matter what you seem to do, he finds ways to get on the scoreboard. Kobe might be seeing a lot of double teams here tonight, guys.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Fisher against Hardaway. Back to Mourning. He dishes it to Hardaway. Mourning a screen on Fisher. Hardaway passes to Mourning. He got right to the cup using that screen.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
And I'll say this about him, Kevin. I mean, it looks like he's made of rubber sometimes because defenders just bounce off him when he's driving the lane. What a finisher.
And one other thing about him that you shouldn't fail to appreciate is the presence and impact he has defensively. He can lock you up and wear you down, and that effect really carries over to the rest of the guys.
And that one misses.
So much of what ailed the Lakers could be traced to the lack of defensive presence, and it really came to a head when Magic Johnson, one of the greatest Lakers of all time, called them out about looking to play Showtime offense while not paying attention to solid defense.
And Shaq sends it back. And it's good. Mourning's got 6. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Shaq, he's guarded by Mourning. Here's Shaq, and the Lakers tack on 2 more. And going back to what Clark said, they didn't actually try to run that much based on tempo, more than what they might have been used to, certainly, Steve, but the D was a concern in a major way.
Well, it was really more about teams running wild on them instead of the other way around. You look at the Laker personnel, big front line last year with Howard and Gasol. The transition defense wasn't quite there. You throw in the injuries. They were never able to find that balance between good offense and solid defense.
The Heat have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. And the first one drops.
The Heat have magnificent talent, but even coming off an NBA title, they had never put their name into the conversation of the great teams until last spring when they went on that amazing 27-game winning streak.
Green, he's checked in for the Lakers. Both shots good from the stripe. And for the Heat, they were staring right at the 72 Lakers win record, and I'm sure everyone remembers, but ultimately they would fall, Steve, to the Bulls after 27 consecutive wins.
Yeah, that streak to me was one of the great feats in NBA history. Winning 27 games in a row in the regular season, so difficult, but it showed you what the Heat were made of. They really were battling every night, and I thought that put them on a great run heading into the playoffs. And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Wasted no time on that one. Mashburn's got 5 now.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Shaq with a screen on Hardaway. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And that's 2 fouls for him very early in this ball game. He'll probably have to spend some time on the bench before halftime.
Nice check in for Shaq. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Mourning a screen on Fisher. Back to Hardaway. Rebounded by the Lakers. Rice passes to Fisher. The feed now to Kobe. The pass to Fisher. 6 on the shot clock. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Fisher's got his first points of the night. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. The Heat have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Back to Brown. Here's Mashburn. Rejected by Knight. They recover it. The second chance effort gets it to go. Mashburn's got 7 points in the game. Lakers trail by 4. Now Fisher. Right side Kobe.
Hit me, I'm open.
And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
For Miami, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Back to Hardaway. The screen from Brown. Here's the 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
Here's Fisher. On the wing, Kobe. Feeds it to Knight. Back to Kobe. And Warning sends it back. They retain possession. And the officials now calling the shooting foul. He got a lot of ball on the block, but also got the body, so some free throws coming up right now. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Free throw, no good for Green.
Lakers ended up 17 and 13 against Eastern Conference teams last year, but that wasn't really a dominating effort. Certainly not what you would expect from a playoff team.
Now here is Carter. Good ball movement here by Miami. From beyond the arc. Can't hit. And it's the Lakers the other way. Well, and to make the playoffs in the West, you do need to have a record similar to that of the Lakers against the East. You know, Steve, no team that made the postseason in the West had a record below 500. So the Lakers took care of what they needed to.
Well, you know what's odd, Kevin, is that in the shortened season before, when the Lakers were the cream of the Pacific Division and everything was going well, they only went 500 against the East. So, you know, if they want to bounce back this season, they'll need to not give away games and make sure they keep their out-of-conference record better than 500.
And so here is Miami after the made shot from Harper. Oswald. Great D that time from Green. The Lakers trail. A pass to Fox. Back to Harper. He passes to Shaw. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
Carter off a bit from Strickland. 50 seconds left here in the first quarter. The Heat need to get a shot off. Here's Leonard. Miami no good on that time either.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
And that one's good. And it's a 3-point Laker lead. 30 seconds left to play here in the first. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Miami with the ball. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed. 17 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Harper the pass to Shaw. Here's Fox. Good if it goes. No good on that last second attempt there. And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter with both teams tied up. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Solid first quarter for this club. They came out strong, and they've put together some nice momentum here.
Steve, I like the looks they've gotten on offense. A lot of good ones.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Pass to George. Back to Harper. Passes it to Shaw. On the wing, George. Shot clock at 5. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, what a series it was in the finals a year ago. Such great basketball. 2 teams that like to play up tempo. And I'll tell you, the Spurs had Miami. They had the series in the bag. They were 1 play away from wrapping it up in Game 6. But the miracle comeback from the Heat that led to the Game 7 victory and another title for the Miami Heat.
The first free throw is good. Part that was interesting because the games themselves weren't particularly close through the first half of the series, but things started to get really tight when they left San Antonio after Game 5.
How about that, Kevin? You talk about things tightening up. We had a game for the ages in Game 6. 28.6 seconds to go. The Spurs +5. Miami needed a miracle, and they found it in the form of timely three-point shooting and got some help from the San Antonio Spurs missing some free throws.
The Game 6 was about as intense an NBA game as you'll ever see.
Oh, it was off the chart. Absolutely fantastic.
Misses the 3. The Lakers in the lead. Outside Harper. Shaq with the screen. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Here's Horry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Carter drives in. Here's Thorpe. And here comes Harper. Back to Shaq. Knocked loose. The pass to Horry. Clock at 4. Harper the pass to Horry. From deep three-point range, here's Shaq, and he lays it straight in. Shaq's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
Now here is Carter. Trying his luck deep, but they get it back. Tries to snap the cold streak, and it's Carter again missing. Los Angeles leading by 4. And George kicks to Shaq. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
That free throw good from Shaw.
You know, last season, an NBA owner, and we won't name who it was, mentioned that the Lakers could potentially amnesty Kobe Bryant. Now, he knew that he is still a top shooting guard and plays like a superstar, but his contract really is up there at almost $30 million this season.
Both free throws good from Shaw. Well, we know the Lakers have got, Steve, a lot of issues with their cap. It's only going to get worse this year and continue to spiral in the wrong direction. There's even been talk among the writers that cover the Lakers about the possibility of amnestying Kobe Bryant.
I can't imagine. I mean, he's played his entire 17-year career here in L.A., 5 championships, one of the all-time great Lakers. But it's a cap question. Do they want to spend all that money for a player who's going to miss a lot of the regular season with that Achilles injury?
The Lakers making a switch here. Fisher's checked in. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And they're getting good balance offensively, too, because they're starting to knock down that mid-range jumper.
Only 3 teams in the entire Eastern Conference had a better than 500 record against the West, and no surprise the Heat were one of those 3, and they were dominant against Western Conference opponents all year long.
And Mourning sends it back. 3-on-3. Outside Hardaway. The dish to Jamison. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And Kobe, here we go. Rebound by Jamison. Mark, adding on to what you were saying about the Heat versus the West, they ended up 25-5, which is incredible, Steve, given how many tough teams that are in the Western Conference.
That's amazing, Kevin. They had a better record against the West than they did against the East in terms of their winning percentage. So I think that speaks to just how motivated Miami was when they went out on the road to the West in particular to really show everybody how good they were. Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
And Fisher kicks to Shaq. Outside, Kobe lets it go from deep. Count the bucket. Kobe's got 10 points in the game.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kevin. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Mashburn. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists now in this one.
And he came off that screen. The defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
You know, he wants to tinker a little bit, and he's taking the time to do so right here.
Yeah, I think you're right. He just didn't like some of the things he saw out there, a bit uncomfortable, and wanted to talk it over.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Knight's checked in. Los Angeles leading by 4. Fisher with the ball. And Shaq backs down. From 6 feet, that's good on the jump shot. Shaq's got 8 points.
And things are going to come way too easy for him if he can get that deep post position.
I agree with you, Steve. You got to deny him the ball down there as best you can.
Now here's Marley. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Clock at 6. Mashburn defended by Rice. Here's Mashburn, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. 11 points in the game.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. And his teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
Here's Fisher. He passes it to Rice. He feeds it to Kobe. Dishes to Knight. He's up against Jamison. Kobe goes in.
Miami has their hands full guarding against Kobe.
10 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
This team is never afraid to get physical. I think they enjoy this style of play.
And Kobe drops them both. Now here is Hardaway. Now a timeout called by Miami. Off the inbound, he lays it in.
Yeah, and he's one player who doesn't need a lot of space to get to the basket. He's really crafty, the way he can blast his way straight through traffic. He's really strong.
Steve, the other thing is he's really an extremely skilled ball handler, too. He's got a little flash and dash to his game, that's for sure.
Here's Fisher after the made shot from Hardaway. Fisher dishes to O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Rice. Takes a three. Gets it to go. Rice has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Fisher against Hardaway. Outside, Jamison. Mashburn, defended by Rice. And that one's good. Mashburn's got 13 points.
Well, they're not shooting as many from outside here in the second quarter.
Well, they were shooting well early on. I like their spacing and their offensive flow. I think they need to get back to that.
Hardaway against Fisher. Outside, Kobe. Kicks it to Fisher. Lakers passing it around. From 6 away. A shot by Knight, no good. The Heat trail by 5. Morning with the screen. Hardaway kicks to Morning, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
That's basketball 101, guys. I mean, elementary. Use the screen to free yourself and then take it straight to the rack.
Yeah, very nice set play for him.
Well, that's using your head and using your body.
Here's Fisher after the Heat pick up 2. Passes to Rice. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Shaq misses.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Back to Hardaway for 3, and that one's good. Hardaway has got 8 points. LA's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And Fisher kicks to Kobe. He dishes it to O'Neal. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. He's got 10.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Lakers lead by 2. Well, folks, stay tuned for the halftime show at Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
The Lakers in a hard-fought game against Miami. Their bench making its presence felt, putting up big numbers coming in from the Pine. And Shaq is having no problem scoring against Miami. After 2, he's got 10 points, and his two-way play has been good. Very active on the defensive side of the floor, bothering shots and bringing that energy all over the court. Also, Miami looking good in the first half. Their work on the offensive boards, a big factor. Great effort out there. Now let's get back over to Kevin Harlan and the rest of our crew as the second half gets underway.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back as we take a look at the Central Business District here in Dallas, Texas. Here's Fisher. Outside, Kobe. He kicks to O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Shoots. Misses off the left iron.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
That puts them in the lead. Hardaway has got the first field goal of the second half for the Heat.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Now here's Shaq. Shaq can't get that one to fall.
While not as dominant on defense as they were a year before, the Heat still were tough at that end of the court. The thing is, you could see them turn it on and turn it off when they needed to defensively, so they always managed to get the key stop when they needed it.
Now here's Marley after Shaquille O'Neal's miss. Shoots. The Lakers with the rebound. Shaq's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And when you're coming off a title like the Heat are, there is, a natural tendency to cruise. But, Clark, you said this, and Steve, I'm sure you want to comment on it. They can turn it up in a hurry.
Well, there's just so much athleticism on this team that if they want to pressure you in the half court, they usually can force turnovers. And if not, they can also sit back and play a more straight-up defensive style and be very effective that way as well.
And it's the Heat with the ball after the basket by Los Angeles. Mashburn, Ori defending. Mashburn, a rebound by the Lakers.
You'd expect him to nail that one being that close to the hoop.
Fisher, the pass to Kobe. And that comes off the assist by Derek Fisher. And it's a 4-point Laker lead.
Now, they're not showing too much respect for him defensively, are they?
Marley kicks to Hardaway. Down low, here's Brown. And the dunk by Mourning. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And here's Fisher. The feed to O'Neal. Mourning's there. Shaquille O'Neal again. Shaq's got 14.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
Outside Hardaway. Mashburn, defended by Rice. Here's Brown, and he banks in the layup. Brown's got his second basket.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Boy, I'd like to know how many of their attempts have come from inside 5 feet. It seems like everything is right at the rim.
Here's Fisher to the paint. Bryant. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Lakers have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. First free throw is good. The Heat making a switch here. And Kobe drops them both. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Hardaway with it. Now guarded by Fisher. On the wing, Marley. Kobe with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Kobe's got 19 points.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
Kobe against Marley. Outside Hardaway. Wide open. And that's good for 2. Hardaway has got 13. Lakers leading by 4. Now Fisher. Outside Kobe. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. 21 points in the game.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Now here's Jamison. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Marley against Kobe. Feeds it to Fisher. Fox, a screen on Hardaway. Back to Kobe. 5 on the clock. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
They've had the hotter hand in the first half so far, no question.
Yeah, it's because of all the high percentage shots they've been working for and getting.
Now a timeout called by Miami. And as we get a break here, important for the teams to go over their own strategy. And for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. So put out your best effort as the game wears on, guys.
You know, it's amazing when you're playing during the season, if you go through a stretch where you don't hydrate, it can have a major physical toll on you. Your body wears down quicker, you don't recover as fast, and that can really take its toll over the course of an 82-game season.
Here's Hardaway. Following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Here's Brown. Great D that time from Green. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. And it's blocked by Brown. Green kicks to Harper. Tries again. It's rebounded by Strickland. The Heat trail by 8. Here's Mashburn. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Their defense has been outstanding, Kevin. Closing out on shots, blocking a lot of them as well.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And he knocks down the first one. Warnings checked in for Miami. He hits both from the stripe. Los Angeles leading by 6. There's the pick. Outside Harper. A pass to Fox. 4 on the clock. Here's Knight, and it's blocked by Brown, but he stays with it. Back to Harper. 1:43 left in the third quarter. Kobe. Outside Harper. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Fox, no good. The Heat trail by 6. A floater. Here's Mourning, and they convert at last on attempt number 3. Mourning's got 15.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Here's Harper. Now the pass to Fox. Floats one and blocked. In transition, here comes Miami. Here's Carter. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Outside Harper. Kobe. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Kobe's got 13 points now in the quarter. 34 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. The dish to Mourning. He feeds it to Carter. Three-pointer. And again, Miami with the triple. 20 seconds left to play in the third. Outside Harper. And the rejection by Mourning. Carter for three. Got it off in time, but it's no good. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of three. Los Angeles on top. They lead by one. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Miami's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Dishes it to Mourning. Defended by Shaw to take the lead. Mourning can't make it work. The Lakers in the lead. Left side, George. Releases. And it's Miami with the rebound. Carter with it. George picks him up. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That will get him his fourth foul of the game.
And that fourth foul might force him to scale back the aggression defensively a little bit. He does not want to pick up number 5.
They set the pick. Mashburn defended by Shaw. Takes a shot at the elbow. Good on the jump shot. Mashburn's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Miami. The Lakers shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Pass to Ori. Kicks to George. He dishes it to O'Neal. George. But they recover it. Inside to Shaq. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Lakers lead by 1.
I'll tell you what I love about him. His ability to finish even while absorbing contact. He is so strong. Even with defenders hanging all over him, he continues to finish at the basket.
And he gives them a terrific option in the low post every time down the court. Even with multiple defenders around him, he knows how to create a shot for himself. He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
They set the pick. Here is Shaw. Passes it to O'Neal. Outside for George. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Now you threaten the defense inside and then find the open man on the outside. Good offense.
Hardaway with it. Mashburn. Ori defending. Oh, that's blocked. Second shot opportunity. Misses off the right angle. The Lakers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here is Shaw. Outside for George. Buries it from three-point range. And now it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
He kicks to Hardaway. Lots of room. That's good. Hardaway has got 10 points in just the second half. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here is Shaw. Shaq covered by Thorpe. And the Heat making a change here. And so it's the Lakers with it. It's a 1-point game. Ori passes to O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Shoots from the right block. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Hardaway with it. Now guarded by Fisher. Marley no good. LA has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. The feed to Fisher. He passes to Orr. Shot's good. And the Lakers lead by 3.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too.
It's a great formula, and it's really a sign that the offense is clicking.
Now here's Hardaway. Marley dishes to Brown. Good ball movement here by Miami. Mourning backing down. From 12 feet out, and the jumper is on the mark.
What an excellent performance from the field for him.
LA has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. And he makes the first. And Kobe drops them both.
Look at the free throw percentage. Unblemished since halftime, Clark. That's pretty nice.
I'd go farther than that, Steve. How about perfect?
Now here's Hardaway. The steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Shaq with the screen. Fisher against Marley. Fisher, the pass to Rice. Shot clock at 6. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. That free throw good from Rice. So he gets them both.
Well, you can count on him, can't you? He seems to knock down free throws consistently all game long.
Timeout called, the Heat. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear the Heat's coach going over their game plan during that break. They're getting outshot from the perimeter. He told them, we've got to close out faster on the outside shooters. These threes are killing us. Kevin, can they tighten their D?
Now here's Hardaway. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Hardaway has got 20. Timeout called, the Lakers. Los Angeles leading by 3. And here's Fisher. Feeds to Kobe. Kept alive. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Some fantastic numbers here for Shaq. 8 rebounds, and he's rejected more than his share of shots today.
Now, interior defense at its best, fellas, and that's what we've seen out of him.
That's good from O'Neal. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. The Heat trail by 4. The screen from Brown. Defended by Rice. Shoots a fader, and it's Miami with another.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
Lakers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Pass to Shaq. Morning's there. No block shot. Shot's good by Shaq. Shaq's got 9 points now in just the second half. Now a timeout called by Miami. They're trailing by 4. 1:51 left to play in the final quarter. .151 left in the game. Hardaway kicks to Morning. Turnaround Jay. It's blocked by Shaq. Now Fisher on the wing, Kobe. And that comes off the assist by Derek Fisher. And it's 29 points for Kobe Bryant.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
Mashburn defended by Rice. Ori with the rebound.
Great look, disappointing result.
You know, most times he knocks that one down.
Fisher with the ball. Now here's Shaq. Gives him the lead pass. A free run to the hoop and some thunder on the finish.
Not exactly the way the D would have drawn that one.
Man, when you got the space, you might as well throw it down. That's what I always used to do.
Here's Morning. The rebound by Kobe Bryant.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
He hits the first, and that will put them up by 9. And he is unable to get the second one. For Miami, they've gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Morning dishes to Hardaway. Rocket 6 to halt the run. Gets it to go.
Boy, that was impressive, Clark. He did not hesitate to take the ball right up against the bigger defender.
Boy, I like that aggressive mindset there, Steve.
Now here's Kobe. And the pass to Fisher. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Shaq. Hits the jump hook. And the Lakers lead by 9.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, that's how you close out a game, Steve.
And the Heat call time here. They trail by 9. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Well, this one's in the bag. I mean, I commend them for really putting forth the effort until the very end. But this thing's over.
You know, sometimes you just have to throw up the white towel and let fate run its course so you can get on to the next game.
Carter outside. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game.
Well, that's going to be it. Great work at the charity stripe. That'll close this game out.
And so the Lakers take the win. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Shaq.